Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whatever you are, 300% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. व्यक्ते नष्टेपि नाम एतत् निर्वक्ते अनुवर्तते तेन नाम्ना निरूप्यत्वात् व्यक्तं तद्रूपम् उच्यते. What we are studying is Brahmanande Advaitananda. Advaita means non-dual. So the bliss can be experienced, which is our natural state, if we are able to transcend and go beyond the impact of duality on ourselves. Therefore, example given is, who is creating this duality? It was told it is the Maya or the potentiality, and this Maya or potentiality, you cannot do anything with it except recognize. Illusion as an illusion is the only way to transcend illusion. Simple rule. But what happens? Out of the mud, a pot is created. Then that pot is given a name that this is a pot. After that, the pot breaks into pieces. Then again back to the mud. So the mud, nothing happens to the mud. It is the name and the form, between these two, name and the form is destroyed. It was the form which was created or superimposed on the substratum, the mud. But that pot was given a name that it is a pot, and thereafter this word called as the pot remains real for us. And thereafter, nama etan nruvraktre anuvartate. Thereafter, we all the time talk about the pot. So, what is this? See? So, nishtvatvad vinashitvad vacharambana namataha vyaktasya natu tadrupam satyam kinchit mrudadivat. Therefore, the pot has no meaning, no existence. Existence is for the clay or the mud. Therefore, nishtatvat, pot has no existence apart from the clay. Vinashitvat, the pot can be destroyed, clay cannot be destroyed. Therefore, the name, whatever you give, what are the names we give? We give name to the possessions and relations. They are only words. See? And what are the words? Words are expression of the mind. So when the mind sleeps in deep sleep, there are no words, there is no samsara. Therefore, vyaktasu natu tadrupam satyam kinchit mrudadivat. Therefore, when we are dealing ourselves in this world, we have to focus our attention on this substratum, not on the superimposed. व्यक्त काले तु ततः पूर्वम ऊर्ध्वम अपि एक रूप भाग सतत्वम अविनाशम च सत्यम मृद्वस्तु कथ्यते. Therefore, when the mud is manifest, and before that, in both the cases, the mud continues to be the mud. It is not destroyed, but it is the name and the form which was superimposed on the mud as a pot that is destroyed. So we are trying to understand this point subjectively. Vyaktam ghato vikarascha iti namabhir iritaha arthachet anrutaha kasmanna bodhe mrut bodhe nivartate. Now here a question is raised. See, the question is, if something is referred with these three things, manifest, effect, then name the pot, and both of them are unreal, they are not real. So neither the cause, the effect is real, nor the name pot is real, because they can change, they can disappear. But the mud alone is real. Mud never disappears. In the same manner, nivritti eva yasmate tat satyatvam matirgata. So although these both pot and the name of the pot as a pot, they can be destroyed, they can be changed. Mud cannot be changed. It is ever the same. Now apply this in your personal life. See? Possessions, I am rich, I am poor, I have got this, I have got that. These are only words. See? But we continue to be. So I am a child, comes and goes, we are the same. I am a teenager, comes and goes, we are the same. So the whole spiritual practice is withdraw your attention from the impact of the differences and focus your attention on that which is supporting all the differences. Talking of differences, establishing differences, supporting differences, and justifying differences is samsara. Although talking, although seeing, although experiencing, but never justifying, then we are on the spiritual path. Therefore, nivrutte eva yasmate, all they are changing. See, this we have to again and again impact ourselves. The one who suffers in life is only the one who doesn't exist. How can you have sympathy for someone who doesn't exist? See, friends. And this is only because they are unable to recognize their own experiences. So, idru nivrutti revatra bodhaja natu abhasanam. Therefore, what is the wisdom? Although we are seeing the duality, but we are not influenced by the duality. Although we are seeing the blue color of the sky, but we do not take it real, although we talk that it is a blue sky. Exactly the same way. All our relations, mother, father, husband, wife, we talk that she is my wife. Yes, you have to say that. But don't get influenced by that. See? Now the one who gets influenced is husband. The one who is influencing is the wife. Where are they? Who can help? See, therefore, friends, one has to again and again insist. Life is not only husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister. It's just a chala chali ka khela. We are in this world only to discover our divine nature. There is no other purpose. See? Whether we have got money or not money, it remains everything here. Nothing goes with us. But how much we are influenced by that. I have to do this, I have to constantly. See? It is like, when there is an eczema and you keep on scratching, it is never painful, it is joyful. Maja aa raha hai. In the same manner, unwanted worrying is a mental eczema. Such people cannot stop. See, the reason is the strong I. See, friends, honor and dishonor, these are our imaginations. See? Therefore, nivritta eva yasmate tasatvam matirgata idru nivrittere matra bodhajanatu abhasanam. Therefore, one continues to be rich, poor, Indian, non-Indian, husband, wife, brother, continues to be. But we do not give them a status of reality. See? This example I gave you, one girl from somewhere came and spoke to me about this. That my mother said, because you don't have a husband, you cannot come for this function. Then I asked her, yes, I am divorced, but he's still there. He may be there, he is not your husband, so you cannot come. Now the question comes, after divorce, the girl becomes widow or what? Where the husband has gone, where the wife has gone. See, friends, why we are not able to understand, if you are driving the car, then only the traffic rules are applied on you. See? In the same manner, when you are leading a society, in this society, whatever are the social norms, that we have to follow. But that if you don't, then you get a ticket. See? Therefore, Bodhaja, experience this. There is nothing to be discussed. See? पुमान अधोमुखो नीरे भातो अपि न वस्तुतः. When a person is standing near the water body and he looks down, so what will be the reflection? It will be upside down. So when we see our reflection in the water upside down, do we accept that I am upside down? See, friends, how simple it is. Tatastham arthamattasmai na asta kasit kvachit. Therefore, if we are able to understand this practically in life, therefore, friends, if we do not practice this knowledge, nobody in the world can help us. Nobody can help. We have to ourselves work on it. See? But what happens? Intellectuals suffer intelligently in life because they are obsessed, unable to give up, surrender. See? All the time strong. Therefore, nobody thinks that I am upside down. It appears. Similarly, idru bodhe pumartatvam madam advaitavadinam mrudrupasya aparityagat vivartatvam ghate sthitam. In this manner, without giving the importance to the name and the form of the mud, of the pot. If our attention is on the mud, then you have understood Vedanta. Without giving importance and influence on the name and the form of the ornaments, but attention is on the gold, you have understood everything. Now apply this without giving importance to name and the form of a lady and recognizing that she is a woman, then whether mother or sister-in-law or brother-in-law or wife makes no difference. We are all suffering only because of this which doesn't exist. See, friends. Therefore, idru brudhe pumartatvam matam advaitavadinam. So, in Advaita, Brahmanande, Advaitananda, this is the meaning of Advaita. Advaita doesn't mean perception of duality will be suspended. It will be recognized, but it will not be taken as real. See? Therefore, what are all the relations and possessions? They are vivarta. They appear but do not exist. Pariname purva rupam tyatya kshira rupavata mrut swarnave nivartate ghatakundalayor nahi. But other philosophies we have taken that when we talk about the milk getting converted into the curd, it cannot go back. In the same manner, if I am a man, I get married, I have become husband. When I become husband, does it mean when my wife dies, I die? No. I revert back to the man. Then I'll get married again. Oh, good idea. See, friends? So out of that one man, husbands are coming out. Yeah, so many husbands do you carry? Yes, that in my bank balance. Now imagine how simple life is. But we are so obsessed. So what has to be done? My simple principle. Today's mantra is 18th December 2025. Drop the past. Start afresh. See? But all the time, you said like that, I said like that, no. There is no end to it. See? So, pariname purvavat tyajet kshira rupavat sprutsuvarne nivarteta ghatakundalayor nahi. Therefore, when the name and the forms of the ornament is given up, but the gold remains in the same manner, Ghate bhagne na mrud bhavaha kapala bhanvekshana maivam churnesti mrud rupam swarna rupam tu atisputam. So when the pot breaks, there are pieces. When the kapala, when the pieces are again powdered, yet the churnamasti, the powder is, and therefore the mrud rupam, the clay continues to be the clay and the gold continues to be the gold, nothing happens. When the superimposed names and forms are given. It is for this purpose. When sannyas is given, these two things are removed. Name and form. So you see all you are so neatly dressed, properly dressed. We dress in a funny manner. Change your form. You come very neatly. Somebody asks, Swamiji, since how long you are growing beard? I said, right from when I was a child. Oh. My joke went flat. You know, when I become miserable, this time. See, that is the height of my misery. When the joke gets flat. So, kshirado parinmano tu. So first of all, our forms are changed. Then our name is changed. See? What is your name? Anubhavananda. How are you? Miserably. Name is Ananda and you are miserable. See, friends. So real spiritual life is rise above the name and the form. Then play the game of life. What your role you have to play your role beautifully, perfectly and enjoy. Shirado parimanastu, parinamastu punatad bhava varjanat, itavadamradadinam drishtantatvam nahiyate. It is not like the milk becoming curd, etc. This is not allowed. Now, arambhavadina karya mrudo dvaigunyamapate rupa sparshadaya prokta karya karanayo prutak. But those who are the arambhavadi, one we have seen parinamvad, arambhavadi, from the thread the cloth is prepared. So, rupa sparshadaya prokta karya karanayoho. So it is said the thread is the cause and the cloth is the effect. But in case of the mud and the mud pot, it is not cause and effect. Mud is the reality, name and the form is superimposed. See, friends. how important it is. Therefore, what we have to understand, this what we call vivarta. Vivarta is which appears useful but doesn't exist. This is vivarta. Vivarta means vividham vartate. It appears in many forms. Like one man appears in so many relations. See? Now, if he is getting influenced by the relations, he is living in the kingdom of Maya or ignorance. And although he is living in this relative world, yet he is not influenced by the impact of the relativity, he is walking the spiritual path. How simple it is. Mrut Swarne Mayescheti Drishtanta Trayam Arunihi Prahato Vasait Karyan Nrutatvam Sarva Vastushu. Aruni Rishi gave 3 examples. The mud, then Suvarna and Aya. Aya means gold. Aya means iron. So these 3 examples are given, and there it is said that in all these 3 examples, the effects appear useful but do not exist. This principle we have to catch. See? But what happens? We keep on projecting and imagining. And our projection and imagination, when it is gathered for a longer period of time, it becomes real. See, friends, this example which I gave you, the parents go on telling the children all stupid things. See? Oh, my son is very intelligent and he's always... You see, Swamiji, he asked me so many questions. I can't understand and answer. He's so intelligent. So then I play. Mama, those who ask questions, they are not intelligent, they are dumb. Those who answer the questions, they are intelligent. No, I mean, they see. And thereafter, this child slowly develops that imagination that I am very intelligent. See? Wherever there is only one child, that child is completely destroyed, spoiled. The children must have a companion. They get fed up with the same stuff, mom and dad. I was in US, went to somebody's house, and they have only one daughter, maybe about 4 or 5 years. And when I went, she was not leaving me, continuously hugging. Swamiji, when I am taking food, Swamiji, I will take food, you feed me. So I used to give her food and everything. She will sit in the lap. I said, okay, I have to go. No, you cannot go, I will come with you. Then I told her parents, I said, look here, she is fed up of both of you. See, you should have at least a dozen. See, friends? And then one child remains. And that child is what? The child is having 2 earning stupid parents. Whatever the child wants, he or she gets it. A personality is developed. I want means I want. No sharing, no caring, no patience. See? Therefore, this reality we have to understand. That yes, we have to lead our related life, but don't take it as so serious. Play your role perfectly as required and go ahead. Now, it is said in the Upanishad, Karana Jnanataha Karya Vijnanam Chapi Saha Avadat Satya Jnani Anruta Jnanam Kathametra Upapadyate. Now here a question is raised. Karana Jnanataha, when you know the cause, Karya Vijnanam, you know the effect. So when you know the gold, you know the ornament. Api, it is said, Avadat, Satya Jnane. So the knowledge about the reality has happened, that it is gold or it is the mud. Andruta Jnanam, But the effect is andruta, it is not real. This is wisdom. See? Somebody gave me very beautiful mala made out of, what you call that, shaligram. So small shaligram. Very beautiful mala. Somebody gave me, I don't know. And there is a certificate, government authenticated certificate. It must have been costing at least few 100,000 like that. So, whosoever gave me, when I was cleaning things, then I got it. Where from it has come? So he has written, Swamiji, this I got it made for you. This is extraordinary. We will not get it anywhere. I said, okay, thank you. Put it down. See? So, the shaligram is real. See? Or the God superimposed on the shaligram is real. Is it that Narayana is only in the shaligram, he is not in other stones? See? The superimposed should be understood. Substratum should be recognized. Therefore, Satya Jnane, if you know the reality, then whatever is illusory or the effect, it should be not taken seriously. Katham upapadyate. So, if samutkasya vikarasya karyata lokadrishtitaha vastavo atra mrudamshaha asya bodha karana bodhataha. Dekho, the effect along with the cause and the effect lokadrishtitaha, according to popular understanding, is vastavaha, it is real. So we take the gold to be real, we take the ornament to be real, we take pot to be real, a public understanding. But the real understanding is gold is real and superimposed ornament on the pot is not real unless we take this. Now apply this on yourself. See? I as a man real, I as a father not real, I as a man real, I as a husband not real. Then what I am? Karnataka. Natak karo. That's all. Therefore, nobody can help us, my friends, in this principle. We have to live our life, we have to die our life, and we have to practice our spirituality. So, andrutamsho na bodhavyaha tad bodhanu anupayogat tattva jnanam pumartham syar na andrutamsha bodhanar. Therefore, the illusory aspect, that is the effect, is what? That is not worth knowing. What is worth knowing is, because it is anupayogita, it is not useful. Then tattva jnanam pumartham syat. So our life is meant for recognizing our divine nature. See, friends, whether one dies as a multi-billionaire or an average person, now just look within yourself. We know our parents, we know our grandparents, some of us know great-grandparents. How many generations? 2 or 3 generations after that. See? Now the choice is given to us. Be an instrument to express happiness or be an instrument to spread miseries. How important it is. Instrument is the same. With that knife you can cut vegetable or somebody's throat. In the same manner, God has given us the body, the sense organs, the mind, the ability to think. Now what for we are using it? See, friends, therefore we have to andrutamshaha na bodhavyaha. So it doesn't matter who said what. Not worth. na bodhavya. Then, tad bodha anupayogat. How does it matter? But he insulted me. Okay, let him insult. He can insult me if I feel insulted. Make him frustrated. There was a village, and in that village they were inspired to make that village drinking wine free. Okay, so a big meeting, and they decided that if somebody will drink, he will be in the center of the village. He will be put on a donkey, facing the backside of the donkey. He will be tar painted on his face. A shoe garland will be put on him, and there will be some dum 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 dum, and he will be moved throughout the village, so that fearing that insult, nobody will drink. But the real committed to drink, the real spiritual person, he came, he drank, and he came in the center, and he started beating, come on, come, I have come, now it is your duty to come. Where is the donkey? And who is going to paint my face? I am waiting for that. See? And where is the shoe mala? Who can make that person anything? See, friends, exactly the same way, if we are intoxicated by the divine joy, nobody can insult you, nobody can respect you. See, friends, if we imagine, because people tell me I am good, therefore I am good, then we are fools. See, we don't require anybody's certification. What we are, I know. See, friends. So, the superimposed need not be worth of knowing, because no use. Tattva jnanam pumartham. It is worthy of knowing what is our essential nature. It is such a wonder of wonders. See, we only imagine. Like I gave example, in one place, the husband died. Now, between the two, one has to die. If the husband dies, the wife is able to maintain herself as well as her family. She is an asset. But if the wife dies, husband is a big problem till he leaves. See? So in one case, the husband died. And the standard dialogue, without you I cannot live, why did you die, I should have known, and then everything over. Then the children were waiting. Mama, what is your program? You told you cannot live without him. Now 5 years have gone. How long? See? Friends, learn this from the world. For that you don't have to do experiment killing somebody. See? Recognize this reality. Tarhi, now here the student becomes sarcastic. Tarhi, karana vijnanat karya jnanam iti rite mrutbodha mrutika buddhehe yaktum tyarsok vismayaha. Sir, you are very intelligent. Why? By knowing the cause, the effect is known. Meaning, by knowing the mud is known. How intelligent you are. Because karya karan is same. Karan is mud. Karya is pot. Pot is nothing but mud. So by knowing the cause and the effect, then the cause and effect are known. What a great wisdom. We have never seen such a wisdom. So here the teacher says, my dear, satyam kareshu vastu amshaha karanatam iti janataha vismayo maha adnyasya vismaya kena varyate. See, my friends, knowing that the pot is made out of mud, therefore the mud is the reality, not the pot. This is the meaning. We are not telling the pot is real. We are telling the mud is real. Then what is the meaning of the pot? Then the pot is only appearing but doesn't exist. So when we are lifting the pot, we are actually touching the mud or the clay. When we are lifting the ornament, we are touching the gold. Therefore, come back to yourself. The first, worldly objects are meaningful only if senses are functional. Senses are meaningful only if the mind is supporting. Mind is meaningful if there is somebody holding the mind, I. I is meaningful only under n number of conditions. But this I also disappears when there is no body identification. Yet, something continues to exist, which is supporting everything, yet not influenced by anything. Yesterday we did one experiment, looking at the light. Try that. Instead of keeping any God in front of you, keep a mirror and don't start doing makeup. Learn from that. See? And slowly one day it will click. That really, Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhiras tatra namuyati. Childhood has come and gone. What happened to us? Nothing. See? But if I go on holding on to the childhood, see, when we were children, who cares? The oldies don't understand this. All the time, when he was small, I used to take him for here and there. You created him, it is your responsibility, not his. See, friends. And therefore, it becomes a big problem in every family I have seen. See? The other day, whom I was talking to, somebody now tell us, I'm thinking whether we should have a separate flat because now the baby is coming. And I said, don't give me any cause. If you are asking me, 100% stay separate. Rule is very simple. Stay away and remain close. Or stay close and remain away. How simple it is. Like many people ask me, Swamiji, you go to so many places and so many people love you so much. And I said, do you know why? Because before I land, they know my day of departure. They don't have to ask, Swamiji, जाने का कितना लेंगे? See, once we go, only Bhagwan can lift. Nobody can throw that fellow out. Therefore, Arambi Parinami cha Laukikaschaika Karane Jnate Sarvamiti Buddhva Prapnuvat iti Vismayam. And that is why the followers of this Arambhavad and Parinamvad, they are very surprised by knowing this, that the effect is an appearance but doesn't exist. And therefore, Advaite bhi mukhi kartum tat eva atra ekabodataha sarvabodha shruto naiva nanatvasya vichakshya. Now here, foundation. Whatever is told in our scriptures, it is told to indicate something. See, like one example I'll tell you. The child is told, if you do this thing, if you go late to sleep, that that ghost will come and trouble you. Go to sleep. And if the child says, ghost will come, then you can sleep. I'll talk to ghost. What will you do with such a child? See? So why it was told? So that under the fear, he will change. It is not the ghost is real. Exactly the same way, we are all expert in blaming others for all the problems of our life. expert in that. The parents blame children, children blame parents, husbands blame wives, wives blame husbands. Only the blame game going on. So here Advaite Abhimukhi Kartum Eva Atraikasya Bodhataha. So we have to discover that one. See how that one is to be said. So first principle, everything that happens in our life, we are 100% responsible for that. Nobody is responsible. See, if I imagine I am miserable because of my wife, what will be my spiritual practice? Try to improve the wife. This is called as Ashakyanushthan. See, friends. And then you spend your whole life in that. Nothing will happen to you or to her. You will only suffer. See? But why this is happening in my life? Because in the last life you have tortured her. Therefore, she has done the Karwa Chauth and now taking revenge. But now I have forgotten. Never mind, you have forgotten. So what should be done now? Now behave properly with her. How to behave properly? This recently happened in Jabalpur. Somebody asked me this question. I said, look here. When a girl gets married, she comes to her new house. She is called as Gruha Lakshmi. But when the man or a boy gets married and he goes, he is called a Ghar Jawai. See? Our scriptures tell that place, society where ladies are not respected, gods do not stay there. See, friends, simply Matrudevo, Pitrudevo Bhavo and behaving like this? No. Therefore, Advaite Abhimukhi Kartum. The day you decide, okay, all gone is gone, now ready to change yourself. Atra ekasya bodhataham sarva bodha shrutu naiva nanatvasya vivakshaya. Therefore, all these things which are discussed, that we have relations and this pot and the gold and everything, all these things is discussed not to talk about the manyness, but to discover the substratum. That is the purpose. See, unknown is indicated with reference to the known. Do you know him? No. Oh, he is our Amma's son. Oh, very good. The Amma knows. How simple it is. So, unknown is indicated with reference to the known. So, all relations are indicated with reference to known. So, what is unknown to us? Our divinity. Now, this divinity is indicated to us with reference to known. So, what is known to us? Property, Sukha Kachra, relations, Gila Kachra. Now, start from there. So, whether you are husband, wife, brother, father, mother, rich, poor, Indian, non-Indian, or you are a human being. See? So, these are known to us. So, unless these conditions are dropped, we will not be able to come to the reality. See, friends, who are you? Child, middle age, old age, who are you? They have come and gone. The more we become aware of this is only hearing will not help. We have to apply in one's life. See? So, Advaite Abhimukhi Kartum Tatra Ekasya Bodhatah Sarva Bodha Shrutu Naiva Nanatvasya Vivakshaya. We are not talking about multiplicity, but we have to come back to our divine nature. Ekam Rutpanda Vijnana Sarva Mrunmayar Dhiyata Tatha Ek Brahma Bodhena Jagat Buddhir Vibhavyatam. See? That like knowing one lump of mud, all the possible mud instruments or the pots can be understood in the same manner. Tatha Eka Brahma Bodhena. If you discover your divine nature, the whole world is known. See? How simple it is. And this we all experience, we told you so many times. In deep sleep, when we are snoring away, that time we are one with the divine. See, in the deep sleep, what do we get? Nothing. But when we are not able to sleep, how miserable we are. And what is the sleep? We give up everything. See. So when we give up everything, have we really lost anything? No. Then what happened? Nothing was ours that we can give up. Then how to live? Karnataka. Natak karo. Baki kuch nahi. The more we become aware of this, then slowly, so many things which are around us only because of some conditionings. And we have to remember, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% Karnataka. After the drama is over, get out of the stage. But we become, what you call, Rana Pratap. Do you know Rana Pratap story? See? The Rana Pratap doesn't leave us. Come on, you are out of the stage. See? Behave like a human being, not someone great somewhere. See? Therefore, एक अमृतपिंड विज्ञान सर्व मृण्मय धीर्यता तथा एक ब्रह्म बोधेन जगत बुद्धि विभाव्यताम. Now, to come to this Brahma Tattva that we are, there is only one way. We have to learn from our every single experience. And learning cannot be taught. See, you have to learn. And if you are bent on learning, nobody can stop you from learning. But if you refuse to learn, even Sakshat Brahmaji will come and teach us by his four mouths. Yet we will not learn. See, friends, if somebody is deaf, he can't hear. But if somebody is pretending he is deaf, what can you do? If somebody is sleeping, you can wake him up. But if somebody is not sleeping, you cannot wake him up. See, friends, therefore, Satchit Sukhatmakam Brahma, Nam Rupatmakam Jagat, Tapaniye Shutam Brahma, Satchidananda Lakshanam. Now this Brahmanande, Advaitananda, now we are coming after going through 61 verses. See how much kachara we have to remove first. See, now what is said? Brahma is what? Satchit Sukhatmakam Brahma. Sat being, Chit being aware, Ananda, no difference between being and knowing. At this very moment you can discover, I am, I know. That's it. But this I becomes, I am husband. Hare Rama, why did I get married? Samsara begins. Unqualified presence. No qualification of any attributes. See? Therefore, Satchit Sukhatmakam Brahma, Nama Rupatmakam Jagat. Wherever there is importance of name and a form, the samsara begins. See, my friends, it is so simple. Name and form are established by two instruments. Forms are established by the vision, and names or words are established by the ear. So the whole world enters in us through these two gateways. After entering them, they impact on our mind. And the mind is trained not to absorb but to react. Tu, my, tu. Why should I do this? See, friend, in the morning class I told this thing. You know, one of the best way to lead good healthy life is Be a follower. Never be a leader in life. See? Here in Mumbai, whatever things are to be done about anything, whether timing of the lectures or where I will go for lunch or dinner, who is going to drive me where, I do not think my boss Umesh is there. He decides, I follow. But why should I follow? Then suffer. Wise people are never boss. Wise people are the followers. See, friends. But then why should I do? I. And such people suffer more than the followers. Therefore, from Mahabharata, there are so many characters there. One child asked me this question. Swamiji, from Mahabharata, what is the character that you liked the best? I said, Nakul Sahadev. Huh? Nobody even thinks about it. I said, I like them best. Why? Because they were the most intelligent one. They said, our elder brother knows everything and he's the wise person, he knows. We follow him. Then other time, मूंगफली खाओ, उठो युद्ध करो चलो. Why to fight? Why not to fight? Why waste your time and energy? Eat मूंगफली. See, friends, but then I. Even small little things, I have seen people fighting. See? Whether they want to get the car. We should get the car with this color. No, that color. No, this color. No, that color. How does it matter which color it is? See? But every small issue, what color? This example I told you, in one house I went. When I went and I saw around, it was in a mess. No coloring, no nothing. Dilapidated. So I saw that and I said, how does it matter for me? Chai pi ke jana hai. So that lady says, Swamiji, we have seen what you are seeing. I said, it's very good. You also have got eyes, I have got also eyes. You know why we have not painted this? I do not know, and it is your botheration. Why should you give me tea? That's all. I am not interested in you and your house. No, we want to tell you. So tell. So like you don't listen to my Vedanta, I will also not listen to you. Actually, we have decided when we got married that we will not do anything unless both of us agree. See the logic. Then he likes light cream, I like light pink. So we don't agree. Therefore we don't paint. Now what could be done? I said, I can tell you something. Yes. But don't argue, only answer my questions. I don't like discussion. Yes. Paint coal tar dark. Shub. Husband, do you like? Hey, I don't. Coal tar dark. Is it a studio or what? No, I don't like. Very good. Wife, you I don't like. So you agree? Lagao. Dono बेवकूफ. See, friends. Therefore, Satchit Sukhatmakam Brahma Nama Rupa Jagat. Therefore, don't give too much importance to the name and the form. See? Whole life is only name and a form. How to do that? देखो forms, सुनो names, मत बोलो. All spiritual practice over. I am not telling you, take the mala in the hand, Ram, and eat his head, poor fellow. See? Simple. No comment to offer. जो जैसा है वैसा ठीक है. But why he should do like that? Why I should do like that? Hare Ram. So, Tapani Yeshutam Brahma Satchidananda Lakshanam. Tapani Upanishad tells Brahman is Satchidananda Lakshanam. Sadrupa Maruni Praha Pradnana Brahma Brud Brajaha Sanat Kumara Anandameva Anyatra Gamyatam. Similarly, in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad also, it is said that the Brahman is, Aruni says, told to Uddalaka that Satrupam Praha Brahadvachaha. In the Rigveda, it is said that Brahman is Prajnanam Brahma, and in this manner, we have to recognize this reality is Satchit Ananda. Prajnanam Brahma means what? Knowledge without attributes, knowledge without knower is Brahman. Can this statement be right? I know myself or I don't know myself? We cannot have that. Then I don't know myself. I know. See, friends, so that experience which does not have any doubt left. And this is our experience in the deep sleep. This point also I told you. We all make a statement, but we don't understand what we make. What is the statement? Statement is, I had a good sleep, but in between I had bad dreams. Who makes this statement? First option. This statement cannot be made by the dreamer because we are not talking to dreamer. This statement is made by the waker, but the waker was not in the deep sleep. How can he make this statement? And this statement cannot be made by the deep sleeper because he was not sleeping. If he was sleeping, how can he say, I had a good sleep, unless he has experienced it? Then who makes this statement? The one who is making the statement without becoming a waker. The one who is making this statement without becoming a dreamer. The one who makes this statement is the one who was in the deep sleep but without going to sleep. Now in this, what we have to do? See, friends. Therefore, our simple techniques, work on it sincerely. First, dekho suno mat bolo. Second, stop talking to yourself. Remain alone without feeling lonely. Before we talk to others, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Slowly, your mind will do a very low level of agitations. And undisturbed mind is a platform where wisdom can be discovered. Disturbed mind is a biased mind. See, biased mind cannot understand anything. See. Therefore, Prajnanam Brahma, Anandam Brahma, in this manner, the Satchidananda Brahman is there. Vichitya sarva rupani krutva namani tishtati aham vyakaravani me nam rupe ite shrutehe. Again, in another Upanishad, it comes that the Paramatma thought that let me create different kinds of names and forms and then I will be staying there as I. Therefore, without the substratum, nothing can exist. Avyakrutam pura srushtehe rupamurdham vyakrideti didha achintya shaktir mayaisha brahmani avyakruta vidha. Therefore, all this is happening because of the Maya Shakti, like because of the Maya Shakti of the mud, it can be converted into a pot. Similarly, because of the Maya Shakti of the mud, the five attributes, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, they don't get touched, they don't get disturbed. Only the second Maya Shakti is creating the pot. Therefore, when we are touching the pot, we are touching the mud, we have no doubt about it. But if we give importance too much to the pot, name and the form, samsara is created. Look at a man or woman as man and woman, no problem. The moment we create relations, friends, enemies, samsara begins. See, friends. Therefore, the only spiritual life is stop reacting and Karnataka start acting. Whenever we react, we are samsari. One old lady was scolded before me by her husband. Arey bewakoof, thanda pani le aao. So she says, Ahmed, have you seen? He insults me before everybody. See. I said, Mama, I agree with him. You also call me bewakoof. I said, yes. Why? Had you been wise, you will never marry this fool. I am okay now. See, friends, what right we have got to name others. See something good in everything. See? But we are expert in seeing the wrong things. Therefore, avyakrutam pura srishte urdhvam vyakriyate dvidha. So in the beginning, the truth is one without a second. As a child we are born, we are pure. As we start growing, we start imposing many conditionings on us. And then slowly, our originality is forgotten and a fictitious personality is born. And we keep on adding so many attributes and our real divinity is covered and we start remaining as a disgusted individual. See, friends. So, avyakrutam pura srishte urdhvam vyakriyate dvidha. Then, achintya shakti maya isha brahmani vyakruta vidha. So, this shakti, maya, etc. of the Brahman is called as avyakruta. Avyakruta means unmanifest. So, this world is remaining in the Paramatma, in the unmanifest form, it becomes manifest. Like the burning power in the fire remains unmanifest when it is supporting the wood. And when it is invoked, then the wood is burnt. Therefore, this Maya Shakti doesn't influence the Paramatma. But the one which is the product of the Maya Shakti starts getting influence. Therefore, avikriya brahmanistha vikaram yati anekadha mayam tum prakrutim vidyan mayinam tu maheshwaram. So up to here, we have seen the most important thing. Focus attention on the substratum and don't get too much involved with the superimposed. Superimposed are possessions and relations. Sukha kachra, gila kachra. Gila kachra must be thrown. Sukha kachra must not be accumulated. Thrown means what? Go and kill somebody? No. Don't take him or her seriously. See? If you think, she is stupid and she thinks he is an idiot, both of them are right. Had they been wise, they will never get married. Otherwise, people get married. See? Therefore, accept the life cheerfully and make a joy of life. We are born only to be happy, not to become happy by this or by that. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.